Spanish National Court Verdict. December 27, 2010. Central Investigation Court Number 4. The Spanish Central Investigation Court announced that the crimes of Iraqi forces on July 28 and 29, 2009, against residents of Ashraf, including 11 crimes of murder, 480 crimes of serious injury, 36 crimes of illegal detention, torture, and damage inflicted on Ashraf residents, are crimes against the international community, war crimes, and crimes against international humanitarian laws. As the first step, it is necessary for Lieutenant General Abdul Hussein al-Shemeri, commander of the attack, to appear before this court in order to give his declaration as defendant on March 8, 2011 at 10 a.m. The court announced that the protected persons in Camp Ashraf are under the protections of the Fourth Geneva Convention. Therefore, it is appropriate to declare that the Spanish jurisdiction has the competence of taking cognizance of the facts that are the subject matter of this complaint in determining the nature and circumstances of the facts in the complaint, as well as the identity of their presumed perpetrators. The Spanish court verdict emphasizes that the Republic of Iraq granted extraterritorial status to the members of the PMOI in 1986, and on June 2, 2004, the United States of America, acting under the mandate of Resolution Number 1546 of June 8, 2004 of the United Nations Security Council, gave them the status of protected persons under the Fourth Geneva Convention. With reference to Article 3 of the Fourth Geneva Convention, the court described the subject matter of the complaint as illegal treatment in accordance with the decision of the International Criminal Court for Yugoslavia, dated January 14, 2000, which must be investigated, prosecuted, and persons who committed serious violations of the convention be punished. The Spanish court, with reference to Article 29 of the Fourth Geneva Convention, stated, "The party to the conflict in whose hands protected persons may be is responsible for the treatment accorded to them by its agents, irrespective of any individual responsibility which may be incurred, and persons alleged to have committed or to have ordered to be committed such grave breaches must be persecuted. Such persons, regardless of their nationality, must appear before court." According to legal references in the court verdict, in addition to physical violence against protected persons, deports, forcible transfers, deprivation of, or not providing necessary medical care, inhumane and degrading treatment, stealing and unlawfully appropriating goods, or any other act of pillage are all considered crimes and in some cases have 10 to 15-year imprisonment sentences. The Spanish court rejected the Iraqi government's official answer to the letter rogatory regarding investigations on the events of July 28 and 29 of 2009, and in light of the Iraqi government's commitment in finding a solution for Ashraf residents according to international law, ruled in favor of Ashraf plaintiffs who had requested that, since there is no proof that an effective investigation of any kind was carried out in Iraq into the crimes at the heart of this case, the court must continue the proceedings. The prosecutor's office, which previously had acknowledged that the issue of Ashraf is an extension of the mandate of the Spanish court, and had stated that Ashraf's plaintiffs had not given the opportunity nor the option for investigations to the Iraqi government, and requested the dismissal of the complaint, after reviewing the Iraqi government's official answer and documents presented by the PMOI, came to this conclusion that this complaint proceedings should continue in this court, and officially requested it in its December 15, 2010 briefing. According to the Spanish court's verdict, in its answer, the Iraqi government did not report what authority is conducting such investigation, or the date it started, or the steps that may have been taken in this regard, or the outcome. This is while various rapporteurs of the United Nations indicate that there is no actual investigation and prosecution of the facts at hand, and no answers have been given to UN rapporteurs, and the answers of the Iraqi authorities in the opinion of the rapporteurs are unsatisfactory. According to the court's order, this resolution will be communicated to the parties, letting them know that they may challenge it through appeal for motion for rehearing and/or subsequent appeal within 3 or 5 days. The People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran, with reference to the court's verdict, calls for the summoning of each and every one of the criminals and perpetrators of this crime to court, and their fair persecution and punishment, regardless to their posts and offices in the Iraqi government. Moreover, operatives of the terrorist Quds force and elements of the Iranian regime in Iraq must also be summoned, prosecuted, and punished for their crimes committed against Ashraf residents.